Hey there, this is the One Boom, and welcome to a video about the Call of Duty community and its general frustrations with the franchise itself. So now I'm going to play my intro, so every time you guys hear repetitive music, you think of me, and then we're going to get into the video. Alright, so jumping right into this, there are three things that the Call of Duty community is very upset about right now. If you guys think of any more that I didn't mention, leave them down in the comment section below and feel free to discuss them. I love when people do that in my comment section. Makes my day. So first things first, the publisher debate. A lot of people are angry with the publisher of Call of Duty, Activision. It's very easy to be angry at the publisher of a game that's adding a bunch of weird monetary things such as COD points, micro DLC, shitty DLC maps, poor support after the game is launched, stuff like that. If I had to clarify on this, I already did a whole video on it. You can go check it out. It's called like publisher or developer who's to blame or something like that. I don't remember what I named it, but it's basically saying that the developers, the publishers, and hundreds of people from all around everywhere work together to make sure Call of Duty is made and make sure it's made well. Hell, actually, if you watch till the end of the credits in Black Ops 3, Bungie's name appears at the bottom and they helped with some of the design during the campaign. Does that not blow your fucking mind? Next is supply drops and RNG. Now, RNG, if you don't know, stands for Random Number Generator, and it's basically the idea that when you open a supply drop, it's entirely random. The game just picks a random item. It doesn't actually look at what you have or haven't had or what you have played with or what you deserve. It just goes off of random. So you could play, technically, it's possible to play the entire game, open a supply drop every day for a year, and never get what you want. Possible, but highly unlikely. If you got a supply drop every day of the year, that's over 365 supply drops, so I would very much so doubt that you get nothing. Now, a lot of YouTubers have done videos on this, such as Drifter and Prestigious Key, so I'm not going to talk too much on this because you guys have probably already seen their videos, but I don't personally like the RNG system, which sucks because I usually do. I love the idea of like opening something equivalent to a treasure chest, and getting random items and stuff. I love that. But when it kind of feels like my time is going into the game and nothing's coming back out of it, I kind of get frustrated. A game should shower you in riches and not make you guess and wonder and hope for riches. At the end of a game, you should have XP and you should have points and crypto keys and supply drops raining down from the sky. It should reward you for playing and encourage you to keep playing instead of discourage you from opening any more drops. Third big one here is Infinite Warfare and Boots on Ground. Boots on ground, boots on ground, boots on ground. It seems to be the only thing I hear in YouTube comment sections, Twitter, angry YouTuber videos. It's all about boots on ground. We have to make Call of Duty great again. We're gonna have to get down Activision's throat, stop supply drops, and make sure we have good old boots on ground. Well, hold on there. Boots on ground, from probably the Call of Duty perspective, from Activision, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer, their perspective probably is a little bit skewed because the last game they did that was boots on ground, boots on ground, boots on ground was Ghosts. And everybody hated Ghosts. Even though it was a slightly less well-paced Modern Warfare 2 with worse kill streaks, it didn't do well. Everyone thought it was boring, wasn't innovative enough, needed more pizzazz, it was too slow, ew, boring game. But then Advanced Warfare comes out and it's too new and it's too fast and it's going down a dark path and I don't like where Call of Duty is going. I hope this isn't the new standard. Hell, I hated Advanced Warfare, but that was the entire community, or at least the vocal part of the community's reaction to the game. I still think there was some fun you could have in Advanced Warfare and there were some cool things you could do, but I don't personally think it was well made. They sped up the players and shrunk the maps. That's my biggest problem with it. The flow is all fucked up in my opinion. And then Black Ops 3 comes out and it's a pretty decent mix between innovative and comfortable. It was very familiar to Black Ops 2, but it was definitely new, innovative, and it's a good game. It's a solid game. I think it's one of the best shooters I've played in a long time. But of course, to the community, we still need boots on the ground right away. No advanced movements, no crazy shenanigans. We need down-to-earth, straightforward Call of Duty. But why do we need boots on ground? Why do we need Call of Duty to go back to its roots? Well, we don't. Why do we feel like we should? Because the Call of Duty community cannot be pleased because of the type of fans it brought in when it started to get large and the type of fans it has now. It's either newer fans or people that have been playing the game for about 10 years now. I've been playing Call of Duty pretty much religiously for the last 6 years. The thing is I'm pretty sure everybody that's getting older now, they're either graduating from high school, they're going off to college, they're entering high school, or their senior year or whatever. The nostalgia's there. You don't want COD 4. You don't want Modern Warfare 2. And I don't like when people say, you don't know what you want, because that's condescending and douchey. I want COD 4. But you don't want a game like that. What you want is that feeling, where you're affiliating it with the feeling you had. Because, I mean, seriously, are you telling me if Call of Duty 4 released brand new today, that would be the game you would gravitate towards? I mean, the amount of weapons, the amount of weird bullshit. I mean, seriously, like triple grenades, Juggernaut, Final Stand, stopping power. The RPGs were a perk. I mean, that's just weird. Quick scoping was really powerful. I mean, there's so much bullshit in Call of Duty 4. There needs to be some serious fixes for this remaster. If it's just going to be a genuine remaster, like what they did with the Master Chief Collection on 343's end, where they just put the games on a higher resolution and shipped them out, that's going to be a little frustrating. Great for private matching with friends and just enjoying yourself, but seriously, if Call of Duty 4 launched today, it would be very frustrating and jarring, and people might even label it worse than Ghosts. The reason you want Call of Duty 4 is to relive those feelings and those emotions and have those memories, which is good. That nostalgia is good. It means you're human. It means you took something that you're passionate about and affiliated it with good. And now you want that again, and that's great, but you cannot use that as your opinion and use that as your source material for all critical thoughts about Call of Duty. But you don't want old Call of Duty. You don't want the next new Call of Duty game after Infinite Warfare to be old school. And let me tell you why. Let's go back to MW3, the Call of Duty that made Call of Duty hated. And yes, that's a fact. Many people would agree that after MW3, that's when people started hating Call of Duty, because Modern Warfare, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops were all deemed innovative, interesting, fun shooters. MW3, on the other hand, was labeled Modern Warfare 2.5. It was at that point that Call of Duty was painted in a light of every Call of Duty's the same, every Call of Duty's just a rehash, it's just a copy and paste, it needs something new. Alright, so Treyarch brings out Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 2 is new and innovative. It's got an entirely different map system, weapon system, customization, the Pick 10 system, new advanced gadgets, futuristic drones, crazy streaks. Pretty cool, right? Not to mention League play. This game is now deemed one of the god CODs. Black Ops 2 is one of the best Call of Duties ever all of a sudden, but when it was out, I remember a lot of controversy and backlash because of the design of the game. So then Infinity Ward comes out with Call of Duty Ghosts, and it is everything people wanted. I mean, seriously, Call of Duty Ghosts is a mix of every Call of Duty. It has underwhelming streaks, similar to World at War or COD 4. It has specialists, similar to MW3. It also had interactable environments, similar to Black Ops 1. The weapons were low recoil, there's a fast time to kill, and the maps were large, and the game was dark and gritty feeling. Very similar, in fact, to Modern Warfare 2. But no, it's not new enough. It's not innovative enough. It's not fun enough. We need something new, right guys? Well, here's Advanced Warfare. Now you have exosuits, customizable kill streaks, Pick 13 system, 3-lane maps, but with a lot of verticality. You have, directed energy weapons, dual-wield LMGs, you name it, it's in Advanced Warfare, right? Happy now? Oh no, of course not. It's too new, it's too innovative, it's too weird. Applaud for trying, but we need boots on the ground. We need something a little bit more structured here. Advanced Warfare is a little too random. So now Black Ops 3 starts coming out, and it looks a lot like Black Ops 2 in terms of the color scheme, the way the medals work, the way the weapons look. Very Black Ops, yes, very good. And since Black Ops 2 is now a god COD, because Ghost made everybody very, very bored, and Advanced Warfare made everybody very frustrated, Black Ops 2 and anything that looks like Black Ops 2 is gonna look pretty good. Hey, an added bonus, it's got a ton of cool things, like the Pick 10 system's back, we got 6 attachments on our guns, crazy perks, great balance. I'm really excited for this game. Not to mention zombies. Oh my god, Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies again. I love Black Ops Zombies. It's the only zombies mode worth playing. But it's still not old enough. It's still not reminiscent of old Call of Duties enough. So you know what? We need Call of Duty 4 remastered, bitches, and guess what? We're getting it. But you have to admit, if Call of Duty 4 was to launch today, it would be shit on for being small, contentless, especially since this version of Call of Duty 4 is only going to have 10 remastered maps. It's going to be it's unbalanced. It would just be shit on right now if it came out, you know, oh, quick scoping and martyrdom and last stand and juggernaut and stopping power. This is bullshit. We hate it. I know what Infinity Ward's doing. Infinity Ward's giving you guys what you are saying you want so you can see if you really want it. It takes a long play session back on an old game you are nostalgic with to realize what a fucking piss stain it is. And I mean that as gross as I said it. It is the most jarring, uncomfortable feeling to go back to a game that you once loved and enjoyed and see it just in its true form. You have more experience now, you can relate it to more things, and when you see it and you play it, you realize it was never that good to begin with. That's how I was when I went back and played Halo 3. That's how I was when I went back and played Ghost or Black Ops. Yes, I have fond memories of Ghost because it was my first midnight release COD, and I played game battles and MLG stuff in it. I was pretty good at it. But you go back and you enjoy it and you love it, of course. But if you're honest with yourself, you'll realize why it's an old game and why new games have to come out. Let's be mature this year. Let's give Call of Duty a chance. Let's be critical, but concise and constructive. I hate seeing all of this hate in the Call of Duty community. Let's stop clinging to the past and our old feelings, because you don't want to look back and say, when I was 18, I remember when I was just sitting around wishing I was 10 again, and when I was 10, all I wanted to do was be an adult. Let's have memories that are worth holding on to and worth being nostalgic about later. Open mind, wits about you. Let's be happy that Call of Duty is still coming out. We can still enjoy our favorite franchises with our friends, our families, or maybe just by yourself in your room while listening to some repetitive electronic music. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you when I see you.